What is good, friends? And welcome back, or welcome for the new viewers. I'm your host, 44 Mag, and today I have something special. We're gonna try the test server and figure out how the new officers are behaving, how good they are. Lilith was kind enough to provide me with 2 test accounts so I can try and simulate battles. I've run some tests already, and I'm not convinced yet. So you be the judge, and because we're gonna do this live, you will be the boss. You will tell me what to do. It doesn't happen often that you have the opportunity to tell me what to do, what type of test you want to see. So you will be sitting at the front row telling me how to do those tests so nobody can complain afterward. We have about 2 hours. I don't know if we're going to use those 2 hours, but I have about 2 hours. After that, I need to go train outside for a run, and then I'm going to a friend's place. So there you have it. We're gonna leave this account right here, and we're gonna launch the test server. I'm gonna use BlueStack for the test server because I think that the test server is only available for Android. So for me, running BlueStack is the best way to stream this test account. Otherwise, it's quite difficult. So I'm gonna go to my games. I'm gonna launch Warpath. For those who don't know how the test account works, basically it's an account, it's a server that is not connected to your server or the one we play. So this account cannot interact with anyone else. It's strictly for testing purposes. Okay, usually. No, it's not nighttime for me, chicken kebab. It's 2 in the afternoon. 14:00. I took the Friday afternoon just for you guys. Okay, I have a busy Friday, and I decided to cut work on my office so I can broadcast this gameplay. And I'm sure a lot of you have some question about those new officers. And if you miss the live stream, I will do a supercut, a video version of that stream. I will cut everything that is not desirable, and I will broadcast, or not broadcast, but put the video or share with you the essential, the stuff you want to see. So this is the test account. It may be slow. Running BlueStack is not ideal, but I do it for you guys. And let me just turn off the volume. Oh, I can't. It's part now of the first few minutes. I live in Montreal, Canada. Thank you guys for being with me today. I do have a gift code. All right, I have a gift code for you. So let me write it down. Go gift code. I will pin it in the comments. Let me know if it works. All right. This is offered by Lilith and not my paycheck. All right. So I cannot keep track of all the comments. It's hard for me. So I'm not ignoring you, okay? By all means, I'm really busy. Focus on the game. So this, like I said, Anissa, this is the test account. It's not connected to the server that we play in. It's a separate server strictly for testing purposes. And I do have those 2 bases right here, Mag 1 and Mag 2. And you can see a ridiculous amount of resources. So this cannot interact. Little Stuart, hello. This cannot interact with the regular servers. Okay, the servers we know. And look at the new conquest, the upcoming conquest. Why? I will give you some information about Hawaii, not in this stream. So in this stream, we're gonna take care of the bomber officers, and tomorrow's stream we will take care of the howitzer officer. Okay, I want to segment those content separately. I want to break them apart so it's not confusing. So let's start with the stats. Let's bring the officer in question. His name is Dew Baird, nickname Old Stash. He is a bomber officer from the Liberty Camp. He wears the trap tag. So does El Cartero. El Cartero also have the trap tag. So both of them have the trap attribute. We're going to look into that during the test phase. So let's start with this tactical skill called Hammer Wings. When in a bomber troop, each bombing run deals skill damage twice to the target. The damage coefficient is 1100 at max value, meaning that every time he bomb, he deals twice the amount, so 2200 damage, reduces by 20% for each additional target hit, and deals area of effect damage up to 2 enemy troops in the target's perimeter grids. What is that? For Vanguard and Martyr's Watch, perimeter grids are the grids surrounded the target one. For Liberty Bomber, perimeter grids are the ring of grids surrounding the 7-grid bombing area. Whenever this officer's troop deals damage, the target is trapped for 2 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the trap duration. So this is the tactical skill. You cannot skill train with that. The first passive skill called Skylance, it's an offense type dedicated to bombers. Increases the damage intensity of this officer's bomber troop by 15% max value. When attacking an enemy troop, the bomber troop's damage intensity is further increased by 15%. So 15% if you attack a base, if you attack troops, 30% damage intensity. So it's a Gen 5 officer, and we see the numbers are always going up. His second passive skill called Bringing Home, it's a protection type. It's for all aircraft, bomber or fighter. Increases the damage resist of this officer's troop by 25%. You can skill train any fighter or bomber unit with this skill. Damage resist is quite good. If you have a tanker jet, you can upgrade that. If you have a strong bomber and you want to add some extra damage resist, you can go ahead. This is a useful skill. The last passive skill called Ace Instructor. It's a balance type, good for any type of aircraft. Increases the firepower of this officer's troop by 35% and its HP by 15%. For a balance skill, it's not bad. I didn't test any firepower or HP buff for aircraft, but this value is quite interesting. On paper, it looks good. Once you awaken this officer, all the 4 skills are up to 5. You will awaken him, and I think that when you do, you unlock the trapping skill. Standard, no, that's not true. Oh, you unlock the area of effect skill damage. All right. So with that being said, let's jump into the testing phase. I don't want to waste any of your time, precious time. Okay. If you have any questions, just let me know. Maybe you can draw my attention with a 99-cent super chat. You don't have to, but I may miss your comments, so bear with me, okay? So what we're gonna do is with this other account, I will bring some targets, okay? What do you guys want me to test first? How about the bomber against an helicopter? So we're gonna try that. We will equip we're gonna set a benchmark first. Okay, we're gonna try other officers and then we will compare. We'll try El Cartero first and we will compare with Old Stash. Both are bomber officer, both have the trapping tag. Of course, El Cartero deals much less damage than Old Stash. So we're gonna compare the two bombing runs and determine which officer is better. I know the answer, but how much better he is. So my bomber is ready. I'm gonna use the Martyr's Watch bomber. Everything is at max value. Both accounts are equivalent. There is no power difference between them. So to keep it fair. So let's go with the first run. Boom. Okay. And we're gonna see the trapping feature. So if I move. Not the best example. All right, so you see the unit is trapped, and as soon as the 2 seconds expire, he keeps on going. All right, so let me bring this unit here. So I lost 4 units, and if we look at the battle report, I think that the battle report, oh no, the battle report is working. It didn't work last time. So they fixed that. I'm glad they did. Okay. So basically I destroyed 24 units, dealt 46.4 million damage. So we will train. I will put a training buff so we don't waste too much time, and we're gonna try again with Old Stash. All right. No, Old Stash is not exclusive. He is free to play. As long as you have 720 statues, you can train him. Hi Mag, hi Canada. Hey, Lovre, what's up? Hey Voodoo, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Much appreciated. All new information when I see it for the first time. Or excellent, just keep going. All right. So one more unit to train, and we will test it with Old Stash, and we will compare the battle report. So the helicopter is fully trained. I'm sure there's a function for quick training in the test server, but I don't know. Okay. I used to know because I used to have access to the test server. I didn't really use it. Anyways, so let's try with Old Stash. So last time I lost 4 units. Okay, so you see the visual, the special effect when he deals the skill damage. Let's try the trapping feature. Okay. Deals damage twice. That's interesting. Let me train right now. Yeah, I lost 7 units this time compared to 4. So yes, I deal a little bit more damage, of course, because he's an upgraded officer. He's Gen 5, so you have to expect that. We will see the result with the 2 different battle reports. So you see the difference. With El Cartero, I inflict 46.2 million, lost, destroyed 24 reserves. With Stash, Old Stash, I dealt 63.4 million damage, 42, so about almost double the amount of reserves killed. And this is only with one officer, all right? Only one. Can you try reach 1.2 billion power level in that testing server after you're done testing? I'm sure if I upgrade everything, the walls, right now, all the tech is done. It came like that, by the way. I didn't do anything. So you see, I have no walls, and you look and look at the tech. Sorry, where's the tech? Where is it? It's not my account, so I don't know where's the tech. Yeah. Am I blind, or there's no tech research? Okay, so everything is max except even Dominion core. So everything is max. It's only a matter of wall. All right. So what else you want to do? You want to see with Dawn Striker? You want to see with the Liberty Bomber? Let's try with Dawn Striker if she will perform better, because Dawn Striker, she's the latest, almost the latest one. We can also try the new Bistro Officer as well. We do have her in this account. So let's try with Dawn Striker. I'm curious. Hey, little Stuart. How are you? Are there all the manifestation for units? What? Of units? I don't understand that. Sorry. MBT field fighting, voodoo, free to play or bistro? So this time, how many units I lost? 6. Yeah, I lost 6. Let's see the battle report. So voodoo, paid officer or free to play officers? So let's wait for the battle report. All right, Dawn Striker, she only killed 36 units, dealt 51 million. So Old Stash is the best so far. Let's try Lone Eagle. Lone Eagle. Where is the old guy? Lone Eagle. There you go. Do I have a training buff? Yeah, the training buff is still active. Free to play. So I would go with a tank officer. Where's the Lady Shadow? Where is he? Where is she? Lady Shadow, good tank officer, and either with Uncle Ivankov or another damage officer, like. So I told you about Ivankov, right? This guy here, Uncle Ivankov. And if you want another 2 damage dealing officers, I would suggest Madame Havoc. Where is she? So many officers now. I'm losing track of all of them. Where is she? I know I saw her, but I just can't. Sometimes she's at the very bottom and I don't know why. There you go. Madame Havoc and Lady Shadow, or Lady Shadow and Uncle Ivanka. All right, my helicopter is fully trained. Now we're going to try with Lone Eagle, the old guy. Let's do it. Oh, the appearance that there's no unit skin in the test server. We have to go with the basic one, the stock one. So this is Lone Eagle in action. He performed his last bombing run, and I lost 6 units as well. So let's train, and let's have a look at the battle report. So first, battle report was El Cartero with 24 units reserves killed, then Old Stash 42, then Dawn Striker 36, and Lone Eagle 36. So far, Old Stash is the best one, dealing the most amount of damage. Lone Eagle dealt a little bit more damage than Dawn Striker, but the same amount of reserves killed. So that is interesting. So far, Old Stash, he's the best officer. He's the best bomber officer based on that test. All right, I use a single officer just so we don't get confused. My helicopter is almost done training. Let me try the new bomber, or the new bomber chick, the bistro one. Mischief Maker. Now, Mischief Maker, we did not see the splash damage in action. So let me put 2 troops. Yeah, I should have moved all the troops at once. Let me put them into a cluster and notice the splash damage. If we look at this bomber officer, so this officer's bomber troop deals kill damage to a target of 1800 max value. Also, whenever this troop deals damage, it has a 30% chance to deal skill damage to a random target. Not a lot of damage, but we will see. So let's see the bomber chick. I'm gonna target the helicopter once again and see what happened. I see only one target so far that got bombed. Same thing. No splash damage. 3 passes so far and no splash damage. Well, the splash damage was disappointing and I lost 6 units. 7, sorry. Let's train again. So I can't wait to see the battle report. My pleasure, Craig. Hey, no Woody. Salut, ça va? So let's have a look at the battle report. So 42 reserve killed. No splash damage. Same amount of reserve killed as Old Stash. And Old Stash is free. So I'm not gonna lie, a little bit disappointed by Mischief Maker. She cost an arm and a leg, and she doesn't perform better than Old Stash. I'm glad I didn't spend any statues. We're gonna try again, guys. We're gonna try again with the splash damage with Old Stash. Maybe it's a fluke, I don't know. So let me assign Old Stash again. I have no money. Yeah. It's not about having money or not. It's wasting your money. When you imagine when you spend almost 2 grand on a exclusive lounge officer that doesn't perform better than a free officer, I wouldn't be too happy about that. But that's just me. Mag, maybe you need glasses. I do need glasses. What's up? So let's try old stash again. Maybe I need glasses. What did I miss? So let's try old stash again now. Let's see if there will be some splash damage. Okay, you see some splash damage. First run, splash damage. Again, not a whole lot though, but we do have some. Third pass. Splash damage, I see it. But it's not gonna have any effect on those targets because one is a light tank with a strong officer and the other one is a super heavy unit. And yeah, bombing super heavy is not the best. So I lost 6 units. I lost 1 unit less than Mischief Maker, but the AoE, the area of effect damage, was clearly visible versus Mischief Maker that didn't do much. So let's train, recall, reset. You're struggling to find lab on the officer on the base? You mean? Yeah, well, when it's not your base, of course you struggle because you're trying to... Oh, it's right there. I see it. There you have it. Boom. But there's nothing to search. Everything is maxed. Is everything maxed? Yeah, everything is maxed. So let's have a look at the battle report. So this one is Mischief Maker, 42 units killed. And this one is Old Stash. Oh, this time, oh, I lost some units, that's why. Okay. The light tank messed me up. So let's remove the light tank. Let's bring back the helicopter. The Katyusha is damaged a little bit. Let me heal it. We're gonna try this again because I lost 2 bombers actually. Oh yeah, the light tank inflicts some good damage. Saga will test the howitzer officer tomorrow, in the stream of tomorrow, not today. Okay. Let's bring the Katyusha. Is it fully healed? All right, it's fully healed. Let's try the second run. As soon as my bomber is trained. Is there another unit I can use?
Commander, your troops are ready.
All right, everybody's trained. My bomber is complete. So let's try again. Oh, did I damage enough Katyusha? No, not yet. Yeah, now I did. Now I did. Since I didn't lose any bombers, the splash damage is stronger. I lost 3 Katyusha and 6 helicopters. Let me train them. And that one is damaged as well. Let me train everybody. Now let's look at the battle report. This battle report will be more accurate. So ignore this one. I will delete that one. So this one was the battle report when Mischief Maker attacked. 42 reserves kill. And Old Stash did kill more reserves because of the area of effect. So 48. Battle data, damage dealt. So I dealt. So this is the AoE. The Katyusha got the biggest hit. 6.2 million loss. The anti-tank gun a little bit, not enough to kill a whole unit. Same thing for the super heavy. So far, Old Stash is the best bomber for the Martyr's Watch camp. We're gonna try with the Vanguard bomber. Il y a des spoilers, pas vraiment. À part, c'est quoi? Did you see those new events, the Halloween, this stuff? Now I can talk about it since the embargo has lifted. This is the Kraken capsule, little game that you can play and earn some resources, cards to purchase these items. No, not this, but these items. All right. Some computer chips, amplifier, city contribution badges. And if you want to look at the event info, odds, there you go, odds. So this is the reward preview. This is all you can claim from that mini game, and the probability, the odds. So to obtain a golden capsule, the odds are 4%. It's not too bad. Okay, let's draw again. So you have blue, purple, and gold bubbles. I don't have any currency for that event, so Cake Buster. I'm not gonna play Cake Buster. Anything else? Nope. All right, let's bring all the troops. Now I will try with the Vanguard bomber. All bombers have been upgraded to max value. All have perfect gold plus parts. You want to see how much power a perfect unit have? Let's look at the Vanguard bomber. So if you reach 185,000 power, it means that you have a perfect unit. What is a perfect unit? Like absolute perfect unit. Like if God made that unit, it's exactly like that. All parts are gold plus perfect. 1693. This is the max power a gold plus can reach. Sorry. Okay. Let's try with the Vanguard bomber. Let's try with El Cartero first. Whoopsie. I'm used to press on the escape key. Let me bomb an anti-tank gun. So this is El Cartero. See the trapping effect. The trapping effect also deals damage with El Cartero because it set the target ablaze. When it's burning, it's losing more HP. Does the trap effect stacks by having El Cartero and Old Stash? I don't think so. We can try it, but I don't think it does stack. Let me train. With the training buff. Actually, we're gonna garrison this unit We will replace El Cartero with Old Stash and see the difference. Battle report. So this battle report is with El Cartero. I killed 48 units, dealt 31 million damage. Okay. Good evening, this is Neptune. How are you for Friday? I hope you guys have a great weekend plan. It's going to be beautiful for me Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to enjoy my weekend, like we say in Mexico. All right. Base brûlante, base brûlante, base brûlante. I'm waiting for my units to train, friends. Do I have max HP? I don't have max HP, sorry. Let me put a healing officer on that anti-tank gun. Can I put spanner? I will put spanner to heal that unit. It's healing now. All right. I know MBT trains faster, but if I want to train, if I want to use the Vanguard bomber, I need some artillery. Well, I don't need artillery, but it's to see the effect on artillery. Okay. Anti-tank gun is fully trained. Let me switch the officer to Maestro.
We need a plan A, plan B, and
Okay, fully trained.
plan B to make sure plan A works.
Now let's hit that target with no, not El Cartero, but Old Stash. Bang. Let's see the trapping in action. So there's no burning effect. Why? Am I not trapping? What's going on? Oh, I don't have any officer. What? Oh, I'm stupid. I took the wrong bomber. Let me reset. I was wondering what's happening. 3 more units to train. Is it fully healed? Yeah, it's fully healed. So let's do this again. This time I'm not gonna goof up. 1 more unit. Could you share what are the adversary officers setting on light tank? Yes, it's Jaeger, Desert Jaeger, and Steel Phoenix. All right, am I ready now? Let's use the right bomber this time. Ooh. Yeah, it's much more violent. Let's try with the trapping. Yeah, this unit may not survive. Oh yeah, it hit that MBT as well. Woo! Wow, very strong. super strong. So let me train and see the battle report. We're gonna ignore this one. It was a fluke, a mistake. So this battle report is with El Cartero, 48 units destroyed, 31 million damage inflicted, and of course with Old Stash, I kill them all, 100 units lost, 100 reserves lost, and I dealt 49.1 million. A lot more of, you see the yellow line, the yellow part of the damage. This is the officer skill damage. Maybe 20% of the total damage was officer skill, and now half of the damage dealt is officer skill. So a lot more officer skill damage on that poor unit. Shall we try with Mischief Maker again? Why not? It should be in about 2 weeks top, Mohammed. So we're gonna train again. Bear with me, it's training as fast as I can. Can I use a tactic? No, I don't have any tactics. I could, actually I could. I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. The strongest, Vanguard or Mortars? It depends. Martyr's Wash will deal more damage against armor. So medium tank, heavy tank, super heavy tank, tank hunter, light tank, main battle tank, helicopters. So all those units, the Martyr's Watch deals more damage. For infantry, a Vanguard bomber deals more damage, and for artillery, Vanguard bomber also deals more damage. So the first run I bombed the helicopter with the Martyr's Watch, and I couldn't kill this unit. When I used the Vanguard bomber to kill the anti-tank gun, I was able to destroy the whole unit. So it's not because the Martyr's Watch bomber is weak. It's because when you attack when you attack armor, they have way more HP than artillery. If you look at the total HP of the main battle tank, 8.14, and if you look at the total HP of the anti-tank gun, 1.68. Oh. But if you have a choice of bomber and you want to deal maximum damage against a artillery, use the Vanguard one. The Martyrs will do fine, but not as much as the Vanguard one. Okay, my units are trained. So now what can we try? Shall we try the Liberty one? Hey Phil, what's up? I need to switch out Dawn for Old Stash, Lone still Captain. We can try it, we can test it. So your question is, so I need to switch out Dawn for Old Stash, Lone Captain. So we're gonna try Lone Eagle as a captain, and we will compare against, yeah, we're gonna do that. So Lone Eagle as a captain. We're gonna try with Dawn Striker as an aid, and then we will see replacing Dawn Striker with Old Stash to see if it's better. I believe that Lone Eagle and Old Stash will be better. So we're gonna target the main battle tank since it's faster to train. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. So let's do this. That was a good question, sir. Oh yeah, we want to try Mischief. So let's try Mischief before. You're right. My train of thought derailed. I didn't even start drinking yet. Imagine that. So let's first of all try with Mischief Maker. I don't see any damage to the surrounding or the random target. I know the odds are 30%, but I expect in 4 passes to see some kind of splash damage, which is not the case. Well, I mean, they're equivalent. Let's see the battle report. They are equivalent in terms of damage dealing, but in terms of monetary damage, Old Stash is better, more affordable. Did I... So this is still Old Stash, as you can see. 19... No, 3.52. 3.52. Same thing. Same amount of damage, pretty much. But no damage to surrounding targets. There you have it. I just saved you money. La Gaspa 2008. I will try the Howitzer Officer tomorrow, Saturday. No, Martin, tomorrow. Today is dedicated to the Bomber Officer. Yeah, James, I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed with Mischief Maker. I mean, maybe she... Let's look at her skills. So the tactical skill, it's kind of a letdown. Also, whenever this troop deals damage, it has a 30% chance to deal skill damage to a random target. Up to 500. 500 is not a lot, but still. This effect can trigger up to 6 times per bombing run. I didn't see that. Maybe we're gonna see that with the Liberty Bomber. I don't know. Increase this damage intensity 35%. Okay, still. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. Okay, next test, we're gonna try Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker, and after that, we will repeat the test. We will replace Dawn Striker with Old Stash and see what happened. All right, ready for this? Oh, it's struggling a little bit. Second pass. All right, down to 31.5. Okay, 12 units remaining. Okay, I lost 8 units. Let me train again. And let's see the battle report. Okay, it doesn't stack. Maybe it's broken because Saber is always activated as you have 100%. James, 30% chance is up to 6 times per run. You're right, Cedric. Cedric Guillemino. Okay. Battle report with those 2 officers. I destroyed 48, killed 48 reserves, and I inflict almost 80 million damage, 79.8. Half of that damage is officer shot, officer skill. Okay. We're gonna reset, and I will replace Dawn Striker with Old Stash and see how it goes. Who is best for Mortar's Bomber? We're gonna test that, Matias Escobar. We're testing that right now, and you're about to know the answer in less than 1 minute. Aren't you lucky to have somebody testing this stuff for you? Eh? I'm sorry, Cedric. So far, according to my test, Mischief is a little bit disappointing. That's all I can say. But she got some good skills you can use for a skill training. So nothing is lost. You have to stay positive. You have to find something positive out of your sad story. Oh, I forgot to record the stream. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's test this. Second run, we replace Dawn Striker with Old Stash. We're going to repeat the test on this Vanguard main battle tank. Bombs away. Oh, I'm dealing some splash damage. I think this officer is beautiful. I dig this officer. I wasn't convinced at first, but yeah. Splash damage on that helicopter now. Yeah. Wow. I like what I see. I lost 3 Katyusha and I lost 8 main battle tanks. Let's see the battle report. It's not splash damage, it's 30% chance on target you hit to hit again. It's only random if you use Liberty because there's more than one target. Makes sense, Max Genj. Makes sense. But still, Max, still, thank you for your explanation. Still, I prefer the performance of Old Stash. The proof is in the pudding. This is what we say. And if you look at the difference, before Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker, I killed 48. I knocked down 48 reserves. Now with Lone Eagle and Old Stash, I knocked down 60 reserves. 104 million damage versus 79.8. And if you look at the detail part, I killed 3 Katyusha and I damaged a little bit the helicopter. So there you have it. You want me to repeat the test with let's try with Mischief Maker. Where is she? Oh, she's being used. There you go. She was right in front of my face. So this is smoking. Let me heal it. And this is smoking as well. Nah, no damage to this one. Not enough to influence the test. Yeah, thank you, Ladag Spa. Thank you. That's what I did. But this one is not damaged. It didn't lose anything. Everybody's in shape. Katyusha is fully healed. Am I missing somebody? Oh, let me bring the anti-tank gun. Why not? So third test, I tried with Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker. I try Lone Eagle and Old Stash with a better result. Now we're going to try Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker to see if that officer pairing is better.
I'm ready.
We target the main battle tank and let's have a go. I didn't see that secondary hit. Now I see. Okay, you clearly notice the second hit again. Yeah, I knocked down more units this time. By the way, I don't need to heal the main battle tank. It got Desert Jaeger, which auto heal much faster than the garrison healing. Just in case you're wondering. Okay, so 48, 60, and 66. So she's a little bit better. But no splash damage. She hit the target got more damaged. I was able to kill more reserve from the same from that unique target, from that single target. No splash damage. And that's the benefit. So Cedric, no need to cry. She's not that bad, but it's random. Sometime you could get that 30% extra damage, 30% chance to deal extra damage, but it's 30%. It's not 100%. You test doubles. Oh, okay. I can try that. Now this guy asking if I put El Cartero and Old Stash together, do I get double the trap? I don't think so, but we will test. Let me set this target main battle tank right here. Right on top of that village. Is it train? No, 3 units more. We're gonna try with the Liberty Bomber after, guys. We will try everything. Old Stash plus Dawn, please, as well. Old Stash and Dawn, okay. Old Stash and Dawn, and okay. We'll try that. We will set a trajectory to this main battle tank and hunt them to see if we have double trap. I don't think so. No, we don't have double trap, but when he's under the trap effect of El Cartero, you see the burning effect. Okay. All right. Now somebody asked for Old Stash and who? Dawn Striker? Old Stash was Dawn. Okay, Old Stash and Dawn. Oopsie. Battle report. So I'm gonna delete this battle report. Oh, let me use the assault training, so it trains faster. Oh, I forgot to train. My bad. Bear with me. 2 more units. One more, and we are complete. Okay, this time we try Old Stash with Dawn Striker on the main battle tank. Bombs away.
Ready to bomb.
I like the splash damage. For a weaker unit, it deals some damage. It does. Yeah, I lost 3 Katyusha so far. Lost 3 Katyusha and 8 main battle tank. Let me heal this unit and see the battle report. So this one was Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker, 48, 60, 66, 60. So about Lone Eagle and Old Stash is about the same as Old Stash and Dawn Striker. It's similar. 106, 104. Not a huge difference. So it doesn't matter if you have Lone Eagle or Dawn Striker pair with Old Stash, you're good to go. Mag, have you got the new skin for the classic one on your account? I do not. The new skin, you mean the skin modification? I do not. I don't have enough golden tokens. All right. So you guys want to see the Liberty Bomber? Any special request? Anything you want to see? Now is the time. It's now or never. Oh. The Katyusha is not fully healed. I'll be damned. Let's heal it. Everybody's healed except the Katyusha.
We need a plan A, plan B, and plan C. Plan B to make sure plan A works, and plan C to make sure you don't forget.
Splash is like RLAG killer. Bolt Splash, it's like the RLAG killer. Not too sure to understand that. Mischief is Old Stash. Okay. Let's try Mischief and Old Stash in the main battle tank. That would be brutal. Okay. We just switch on this anti-tank gun. Everybody's healed. Now let's use Old Stash plus Mischief on the Vanguard bomber against the main battle tank. Bombs away!
Ready to bomb.
Ooh, that is dramatic. With the special effect of Old Stash. Bam! Not enough to damage this Katyusha so far. Oh yeah, so the anti-tank gun lost 3 units. Anti-tank gun lost 3 units. Main battle tank lost 12 units. So far, the highest damage output against the main battle tank. Katyusha almost lost a unit. Almost. Let's see the battle report. 84 targets destroyed or reserves killed. Lots of officers kill damage. Lots of it. So far, the highest damage output. Lone and Rictus. Yeah, I forgot about Rictus. We can try that. So now we're gonna use the Liberty Bomber. Legacy, from what I've heard and seen, he's pretty mid when it comes to just him on the Liberty Bomber. Maybe with pairing, he will do much better, but solo, one of the lowest. He's one of the highest. Are we talking about Old Stash? Or who are we talking about? Mischief plus Old Stash. We try that. Did you already check it to see if Old Stash performed better than El Cartero? Yes, much better. Much better. Almost twice as much damage dealt or unit destroyed.
My machine always has a certain degree of error. Drives me mad.
Okay, so now I'm gonna set back, I'm gonna reset my target cluster. We have one anti-tank gun, we have 2 artilleries, 1 anti-tank gun, 1 rocket launcher, we have 2 armors. Should I put instead of the super heavy, it's kind of useless. Should I put the... Yeah, you know what? I will replace the super heavy with the howitzer. And I will assign Vindicta and who else? Doesn't matter. Let's put Saber. And let's... Because honestly, the super heavy, it's not worth bombing.
I'm ready.
Okay, so my howitzer is training. I will pop another assault training max value so we expedite the process, and then we're gonna try the Liberty Bomber. Okay, Liberty Bomber. Let's set a benchmark. Let's try Lone Eagle, and he asked me for Rictus, eh? Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper. Okay, so let's do that. I can attack the base, Mamish, but it's useless. I mean, and this base is quite hardened with the tech. It's like bombing bases. It's kind of irrelevant in my opinion if the base is max in HP. Most of the time you only do that when the base is either super weak or it's about to blow up and you just want to finish it off because you lost all your ground troops. Then yeah, you will use the bomber. Otherwise, bombing a base is not really a thing anymore. Did you already test Rising Star on Vanguard? Yeah, he sucks. Yeah, Rising Star is not good. Inferno is better. Like yesterday I did some tests, I ran some tests, and Rising Star, if you can replace him, you should, because he's the weakest. He's one of the weak. He's not the weakest, but he's barely better than Pixie. So 3 more units to train and we will try the Vanguard. Not the Vanguard, but the Liberty. The B-2 bombers. The one that deliver some Buster bunking bombs in somewhere. Yeah, Poop. He's not Poop, but he's Sinking Star. Yeah, he's not great. There's better options. Are we done? Okay, we're done training. Liberty Bomber with not El Cartero, Lone Eagle and Rictus. Let's bomb that.
Ready to bomb.
And Rictus only drops a one big bomb at the end of his cycle, so he's not the best anymore. Oh, that Katyusha took a serious hit. And here's the last bomb. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna train everyone and heal everyone while we look at the battle report. The new RT officer, any thoughts on it yet? Yes, Legacy. If you want to up your defensive game, go with this officer. He's so far on paper, because tanking units are getting ridiculous now. With Arbitrator, you cannot kill that tanking unit. With this officer, it will help, as he deals a lot of damage, and his damage is boosted when he's garrisoned inside the base. Okay, so Lone Eagle with Rictus Reaper, I killed 240 Razors. Not a lot. Not a lot. Most of it was normal damage, white damage. The orange damage, which is the officer skill, minimal. So 240. Let's try replace Rictus with Dawn Striker. Oh no, let's try El Cartero. And then we will progress and upgrade officers as the we're gonna follow the order. Great, so another 2 months of saving. Yay! He's worth it. I'm late. Who's the best mag? The best? Zachary. The best is for free. The best is Old Stash with either Lone Eagle or Dawn Striker. There's not a lot of difference. If you can afford it, you can go with Mischief Maker, but honestly, for the price, she's not mind-blowing. She's not the chosen one. Like, she's good, but not for the sticker price. No way. Okay, so we reset the target. Then we're gonna try Liberty Bomber with Lone Eagle and El Cartero, the mailman. Yeah, it would be better if I can bomb everybody at once. Bombs away.
Ready to bomb.
We have some burning effect. One last bomb. Let's train and recall. Let's see the battle report. First run with Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper, I was able to destroy 240 reserves. Oh, less with El Cartero. So Rictus Reaper is a little bit better. Less damage, but more of that damage was officer skill damage. Yeah, more officer skill damage, but less white damage. Okay, it's good to know. So Rictus is a little bit better than El Cartero if you don't care about the trapping feature. So let's fire El Cartero. We're gonna replace him with Dawn Striker. Now we should see an increase in damage output. Yeah, Stash is good, Zach. He's legit. We are in Silver 1. It looks good attacking a base with the bomber. Yeah, it does. It does, Mamish. But it's so random attacking a base because the base could have... there's a lot of things, a lot of variables that can affect the base durability and the base defense, which will affect bombing efficiency. So I mean, it's not really relevant, in my opinion. I need to replace Rising Star. Yes, you do. Mag, can you test Lone Eagle and Rising Star on the Liberty Bomber? I can try. Yeah, we can do that. You know what? Let's do this right now as we slowly increase the officers. So let me replace Dawn Striker with Rising Star. Okay, everybody's trained. All right. Lone Eagle, Rising Star. Let's drop some bombs.
Ready to bomb.
Yeah, I see more damage. Visually, I know it's superior to El Cartero. Let's train and recall my test targets and see the damage report. 240 with Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper, 192 with Lone Eagle and El Cartero, 216 with Lone Eagle and Rising Star. So Lone Eagle, Rising Star did better than Lone Eagle and El Cartero. Okay. Not by much, but yeah, 30 about... 24 more reserves killed than the previous combination, previous pairing. Okay, good to know. Let's give Rising Star a break. We will replace Rising Star with Dawn Striker. Oh, Legacy, looks like you got some fans. You're popular. So I'm almost done training. Hi, Mag. What would be the best combination for a Martyr's Bomber for boat hunting? Thank you, Legacy. Thank you for your donation. For boat hunting, I don't know. For ground units, Lone Eagle and Old Stash, or Lone Eagle, or Old Stash with Dawn Striker is the best so far. You have Old Stash, you have a choice between Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker. That would be the best combo. Okay, I'm fully trained. So Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker on the Liberty Bomber. Let's bomb that biatch. Oh yeah, you can see right away that this is an upgrade. Baboom. The Katyusha may die. Yeah. So does the Martyr's Watch Howitzer. Oh, almost. Wow. It was so dramatic. Let me train and reset. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you for that buck. Now I can purchase... I cannot even purchase a Starbucks coffee. No, thank you. Any donation is appreciated, guys. Even if you don't donate, just the fact that you are watching me is a huge support in my book. G-Unit is the new exclusive bomber officer worth it? No, not worth it, my opinion. So let's see the battle report, shall we? Oh wow, look at that. 346 units killed, or razors killed, compared to 216, 192, and 240. 240 was Lone Eagle and Rictus Reaper. Makes sense because Rictus Reaper is an exclusive lounge. So this combo, this pairing outperform Lone Eagle and El Cartero and Lone Eagle and Rising Star. But Lone Eagle with Dawn Striker, wow. 346 razors kill. Look at the damage inflict. 222 million. A lot of that is from officer skill. Good white damage, so good regular attack damage, but look at the officer skill damage. That is beautiful. That is why I'm super happy with Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker for my setup. I love it. Okay, let's upgrade. Let's up the NT, shall we? We're gonna sack Dawn Striker and we will try Old Stash and see what's up. Does infantry good? What do you mean does infantry good? Can you compare the damage on the base? I'd rather not. Maybe we can, I guess. After we can, we'll do it. Two of you guys are requesting damage against bases. New launch bomber officer seems damn strong based on her skill, especially the DPS on ground units. She's not legacy. I mean, she is a little bit better, but not worth it in my opinion. Okay, I'm fully trained. Now this should be good. Lone Eagle, Old Stash. 2 strong officers. My prediction is all the howitzers will be destroyed. including the anti-tank gun. That's my prediction. What is your prediction? What do you call? Am I set up properly? Okay, let's send it. I didn't try Dawn and Stash because Lone Eagle is almost the same as Dawn Striker. My prediction may be accurate. Last bomb. Oh, almost. Everybody survived, but everybody received more damage. That is weird. That will be... The battle report will be interesting. Speaking of battle report, let's have a look at the battle report. Oh. Well, what do we have? On the Liberty Bomber, Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker is a better pairing. Yeah, because I was able to destroy the Martyr's Watch Howitzer and the rocket launcher. This time, all the units survived, barely, but they did. So on the Liberty Bomber, oh yeah, because Dawn Striker, she have a bonus. When targets are surrounded by other targets, you deal more damage. That is why. So there you have it, friends. So if you want to sacrifice the trapping feature, then go with Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker. Who knew? I expect the latter to be the most efficient pairing, but it's not. So now you're gonna ask, let's try Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker, and then we can try Old Stash with Mischief Maker. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna do that, Zachary. Stop busting my balls. Now that you donate, I can mistreat you. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna test every single combination. Well, there you have it. Big shocker. Big shocker. Lone Eagle, Dawn Striker on the B2 is better. Dawn and Old Stash. Yeah, we can try this as well. Almost done. Almost done training. Oh my. My pleasure, Richard. You have to thank Lilith for that. They provide me the gift code. But the gift codes are popular. You guys love it. And I will harass Lilith to give me more gift codes. Oh, thank you, Andre. I don't know what is this currency. Yeah, but thank you. I see 1,000 and I get excited. Thank you, sir. Let's give this supporter a big heart. Big thumbs up. Okay, you guys are ready for Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker. Let's send the bombs.
Ready to bomb.
Ready to bomb. Oh, I see a lot of damage. That could be interesting. Yeah, 3 targets will be eliminated. Almost. Oh, that Martyr's Watch barely survived. Helicopter took a serious hit. Main battle tank, yeah, not in great shape. We lost the rocket launcher and the anti-tank gun. So let me train. I think that is so far the highest damage output. The battle report will tell us everything. 350. Highest so far. So the second best was Dawn Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker. The best was Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker. You see the difference? Mischief Maker, she's good, but is it worth it for 4 more reserves? If she worth it, in my opinion, no. No. Yeah, this is. I'm taking notes. I will do a supercut as a video form. Now you want Dawn and Mustache. So Stash and Dawn. All right, that could be the best pairing. I predict that this pairing will be the best. Dawn Striker on the Liberty Bomber, she is brutal. We'll see. That's my prediction. What is your prediction? I think that this will be the best. Okay, thank you, Andre. Thank you for your donation. She's a weird one for lounge. Reading her skills seems great. Yeah, that's my initial thought, but I don't know if it's holding up on performance. She's a little bit disappointed. Legacy. That's too bad. You know, the other disappointing officer is Rictus Reaper. He wasn't that great when he got released, and if you guys remember, they boosted that officer soon after because it was so weak. But it's still not great. Like, he's fine, but he's Rictus Reaper it's one of the bomber officer I've never considered of awaken. Sorry. Maybe not, Zachary. Maybe not. Hey, Crystal, what's happening? Welcome to the experiment. Oh my, the server is lagging. Is everybody trained? Yeah, everybody trained. What the hell is that? Okay. Now, that is the one. That is the best. My prediction is that will be the best pairing. Y'all ready? Let's do this.
Ready to fall.
Oh, I should have put the targets closer together, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you cannot control that on the battlefield. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Katyusha, that poor unit, got completely destroyed once again. Let me train. All right, time to see the truth. Nah, oh, I was far away. Yeah. So Dawn Striker with Old Stash, not the best. Close, third place, third best pairing. The best pairing was with Lone Eagle and Mischief. No, the best, yeah, the best was with Lone Eagle and Mischief. The second best was Lone Eagle with Dawn Striker, and the third best is Dawn Striker and Old Stash. Yep, there you have it. Yeah, it never die. It's pretty tough. Any other request? Mustache. Oh, Stash and Lounge. Did we try that? I don't think we did. I don't think we tried Stash and Lounge. Stash and Lounge. Stash and Mischief. I don't think we did. So we're gonna try it. Where's Mischief? Cedric. Stash not so good on Liberty, I guess. No, well, he's not bad, but he's not the best. Well, this saves me some statues. You're welcome. You see, I gave you a good financial advice. Let me bunch up those units together. Do I hit everybody? Yep. So Old Stash with Mischief. Could be the best pairing. We'll find out. So far, so good. On the Katyusha, it's doing better. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. I love what I see so far. So that Katyusha is gone. That rocket, that Martyr's Watch howitzer has survived. Again. Whoa. But the helicopter took a serious hit. Yeah, Martyr's Watch howitzer, freaking tough. So the number to beat is 350. And yeah. So 350. Yeah, it doesn't change. So Old Stash with Mischief Maker 350 reserves lost, same as Old Stash, same as Dawn's, same as Lone Eagle and Mischief Maker. So if you cannot afford that exclusive lounge officer, go with Lone Eagle and Dawn Striker. You will do almost as good as Mischief Maker, but with 2 grand more in your pocket. There you have it. Can you... yeah, I can use the Barrack extension at 60%. You want to see that? Why not? Let's pop a Barrack extension. The elite one. Yeah, it's gonna rip hard. Dawn plus Mischief. Did I try that? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did. Dawn plus Mischief. No, I don't think I did. Let's try Dawn and Mischief. Dawn and Mischief. But now I have the Barrack extension. But I can cancel that. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. We'll do with the 60% Barrack extension after. Thankfully, I was quick enough on that trigger to stop screwing myself. No, the extension is on, but I stopped. I interrupt the training, so I'm still with 8 units. No worry, Crystal. Just in time. A bunch of those.
Break a leg.
Let's send it.
Ready to fall.
You're welcome, Muhammad. Oh, now the Martyr's Watch howitzer will not escape. all the artillery died. Helicopter again, serious hit. Maybe the main battle tank got hit a little bit harder. All right, now let's try with the Barrack extension. 60%. Battle report. Oh, yep. So Mischief and Dawn Striker. Dawn Striker for the Liberty Bomber. She's the best. That's what I think. But the difference is only, like, if you look, like 350, 350, 354. It is good, but if you want the second best and free pairing, Dawn Striker Lone Eagle got 8 reserves more in exchange of $2,000. So there you have it. Is it worth it? In my opinion, no. So the best pairing by far, if money is no object, Dawn Striker with Mischief. And if you cannot afford that, then go with Dawn Striker and Lone Eagle. But bottom line is, for the Liberty Bomber, Dawn Striker, she is the best if all the targets are in a cluster. Because why is that? Is Dawn. Where's Dawn? So her tactical skill. This officer's bomber troop deals skill damage to a target with each bombing run. Deals 2,000. Deals extra skill damage for every troop surrounding the target. So that is the key here. That's why she performs so good with the Liberty Bomber. No, we did not test Inferno. We could after this this Barrack extension. What I'm gonna do is I will shoot down a few Liberty Bombers and we will try with Inferno. Eagle and Mischief, awesome, yes, but Dawn Striker with Mischief is awesomer. Hey Mag, do you think Lady Shadow normal attack boost skill would work on ATG? Yeah, why not? Hold on. Normal attack boost?
Freeze. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah. It does. But the normal attack boost is not a skill that will benefit a slow firing unit like the ATG and the howitzer and the rocket launcher because it fires slow. But it does work on paper. So let's try this. You said Lone Eagle and Inferno. Okay, Lone Eagle, Inferno. We're gonna do 2 runs. First with the Barrack extension, and the second one without the Barrack extension. Whereas Inferno is not that bad actually. Oh, I'm still training. Oh my. Let me expedite that. You're welcome, Mamish. Awesomeless.
Your troops are ready.
So Barrack extension, you go from 8 to 10 to 12 and up to 14. 13.
Sir, your troops are ready.
Okay, let's try the Lone Eagle with Inferno, but this is with a Barrack extension, the elite one. The one that you need to spend money. Burning effect in action. Oh yeah, a second pass and that poor Martyr's Watch howitzer is almost dead. Third bomb, almost everybody died. And fourth bomb, last one. Oh yeah, that is strong shit. So let me just let me fix the Barrack extension by having a oop. And there's no skill training in any of my tests, by the way, friends. Oh, it's gonna take a while. I'm sorry, I need to... Hello? Ça va? Je suis dans un live. Oh. Stand by, guys. I will reset everything. So it's 8 bombers. I need to get rid of a few bombers. I need to get rid of 5 bombers so we can repeat the test and see if Inferno is good. But of course, with the Barrack extension, Inferno is killing it. All right. Uh, 20 minutes. Yeah, I cannot kill that bomber with so little air force. Let me just fix that. Bear with me. Hey, Palestine, what's up, my friend? 。 Okay, 1 bomber lost. 4 to go. Alright, down to 11 troops. For bombers. Jeez, that bomber is tough. Okay. Down to 10. 2 more to go. More to go. I think that should do it. Okay, good. I will heal it and reset everything. Oh, I lost 1 bomber. Oh. I will train and relocate the base. All right, last test. Hey, Mental. Long time no see. How are you? So last test, we will try... who again? Lone Eagle and Inferno with 8 units, no Barrack extension against that cluster of target, and see how good that pairing is. My opinion, not too good, but Inferno is not that bad, so it's a tough call. Burning out some good effect. I think that Dawn Striker with Inferno would be better than Lone Eagle and Inferno. Last bomb, yeah. So, oof, that rocket truck will die once again. ATG survived, and no ATG died. And once again, the Martyr's Watch Howitzer survived. Let's see the battle report. Let's delete that. So 378 with the Barrack extension, 296. So it's up there, but it's not. It's up there. It's better than a Dawn Striker and Old Stash, but it's not better than Dawn Striker and Lone Eagle. So just to recap everything, for the Liberty Bomber, Dawn Striker and Mischief Maker is the best officer pairing if you have a cluster of targets. Then if you want the free option, Dawn Striker and Lone Eagle, it is the best free officer pairing for the Liberty Bomber. Old Stash is good, but is not the best for the Liberty Bomber. It changed a lot, Mantle. This is the test server, so it may look different. There's a lot of stuff going on, but essentially the game didn't change since when you left. Oh, Palestine, I was testing the bomber officer on the test server. Tomorrow, Saturday, I will test the howitzer officer. The little nerdy girl. What's her name again? And where is she? I saw her, I swear. And she is escaping my sight. Am I tripping? Or I don't see her anymore? She's the... Oh, there you go. She's right there.
Sorry, was just
Still
going
Angel.
over the
So
schematics
Still
of my-
Angel, we will test her. She really shines inside the base to increase your base damage, your base defense output. So she have many. She wears the garrison tag because she works best inside the base, but she's not bad outside the base as well. Boss Wall Walker. How much damage did Lone and Dawn do? Lone and Dawn, 346 units, or that's the one. 346. That's the one. So 346 for Dawn and Lone Eagle. The only way to deal more damage is to replace Dawn with Mischief. Or have Dawn and Mischief, basically. Yeah. There you have it. 346. That is the best free pairing for the Liberty Bomber. Francisco Guerrero Hernandez. Hola, señor. No, it doesn't stack mental. You only get that once per pass. 2 seconds per pass. We tried it. We tried everything. I mean, you guys came up with great ideas, great suggestion, and that's why I want to do this live. Because there's always people complaining. Well, not complaining. I don't say this in a bad way. It's creating a video with all those officer pairing when you don't have access to the test server. It's a nightmare. Now I have access to the test server, not for long. It will go offline soon, but tomorrow I will be able to repeat the same exercise with the new artillery officer. There you have it. So if you have any more requests, it's now or never, because I will shut down the stream. I have some things to do, but I'm glad I did this with you guys. And tomorrow morning, just before the next stream, I will try to make a supercut out of this live. If you want to review this in a video form without me yapping, okay? I don't have Dawn yet. Do I leave her and get the other bomber officer, old stash? Well, what bomber you have? If you have the Liberty bomber, I would put everything on the back burner and focus on Dawn Striker. Can you show the stun in action with Liberty bomber? Oh, I'll try. I can do that. So let me put stash again. I'll try to time it. I'll do the coordinated march. That's going to be tough. Oh, I got this. Will I trap that main battle? Yeah, I did trap some units on the second pass. But it works much better with the dive bombers, like the Martyr's Watch and Vanguard bomber. Works much better. For obvious reason. G-Unit. No, it doesn't stack. Does it stack if there are two bombers, one with stash and one with... Well, yeah, it will stack. Of course it will. We can try that. Let's reset. Yeah. If you want to piss off a commander, that will work. So let's try... let's put anyone, it doesn't matter. And the old stash. Then let's have, let's say, Inferno with El Cartero for that burning effect. Let's use a rather slow unit. Which unit do I have that is slow? Oh, let's try with the main battle thing. So, whoop. And whoop.
Ready to ball.
Slow down. And trap again.
Ready to ball.
Ready to bomb.
Yeah, that's just insanity right there. Oh, let's try it. This is fun. Let's try this again. Oh, this is a lot of fun. Let's try with the helicopter. I will send it far away. No, hold on, hold on.
Ready to fight.
Let's send it right there.
I'm ready.
Ready to ball.
Yeah, it's getting trapped twice. They're basically getting trapped for 4 seconds. 2 times 2.
Ready to bomb.
Yeah, the burning effect got killed the unit. There you have it. Hey Kev. Do you mind doing a single officer test between the 2 bomber lounge? Which one? Rictus and Mischief? Okay. Let's do this. Single officer. Yeah, I can do that. So let's use the Martyr's Watch. I'll get rid of and put, let's try this guy first. Rictus. He's really not good, Rictus. Rictus. I'm fully trained. All right.
Ready to fight.
This is with Rictus Reaper.
Ready to ball.
Not dealing a lot of damage. Will you do tests with Steel Angel, or will you do them on another stream, Lenel Andre? Another stream tomorrow. All right, so with Rictus, let's see let's try with Old Stash, not Old Stash, but this guy, yeah. Mischief. So let's look at the battle report. Battle report say that we, hold on, 18 reserves killed, 43.2 million damage inflict. Now let's try Mischief. No, let me heal first. No need to heal. Let's train. Hey, yo. Only one officer on the unit. What? So this gentleman wanted to see the difference between Rictus and Mischief. Both are lounge officer, but one of them is Gen 1 and Mischief is Gen 5. Guess who's better? We're gonna test it anyways. We're gonna test it and see what's up. For this pass, I have Mischief instead of Rictus. All right, fully trained. Let's send it. Yeah, with only one officer, the damage is not crazy, eh? But better than Rictus. For sure. For shizzle manizzle. No G unit, you don't need to heal when you have Desert Jaeger. Because look how fast he heals. Hold on. Don't blink. You see now it's healing? Done. It shows, it doesn't show full health because I put the Barrack extension, but I didn't. No, I just didn't train. Sorry, never mind what I said. But it's fully healed. Oopsie daisy. There you go. It's fully healed. All right. Let's see the battle report. Not this. The battle report. So Rictus knocked down 18 reserves, dealt 43.2 million damage. Mischief Maker dealt 60 million damage and killed 36 reserves. So double the amount of reserves killed. And she went from, we had 43 and we went to 60 million damage. More officers kill damage. There you have it. Hey, Mr. Mag, thank you, Mr. Mag. Ooh. What's your advice for use with skill training in Lady Shadow on main battle tank? It depends. You want more durability or more damage output? It's up to you, my friend. Guys, that's it. 2 hours into this stream, a little bit more than 2 hours. I'm glad to have you with me. Thank you for the donation. It's much appreciated. We will repeat the exercise tomorrow with the Steel Angel, the new artillery officer, and see what she got. We will conduct all the tests you want. Like I said, you are the boss. I'm just here to execute the order. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.